Okay, you finished your first CMS test. Now, to do some remediation, what you can do is go to the Improve tab, and it will show you all the exams that you've taken. Now, I haven't taken any proctored exams because they don't allow faculty to do that, but I'll show you it'll work the same way as it does for your practice exams. So again, if you go through your study materials here, and you click Continue on, these are all the topics that I've missed on this exam. Let's see. Okay, you finished your first Content Mastery Series ATI exam. So what next? Well, if you scored below a level 1, and even if you scored higher than a level 1, it would behoove you to go in and do some improvement, because we can never be too good, right? So if you click on the Improve tab, you might have the option for a post-study quiz assessment. And here's all the topics for items that I've missed, so I can hit Continue. And here it will give me all the things that I missed on this MedSurg Online Practice Exam 219A. So in this first item here, I missed electrolyte imbalances, identifying manifestations of hyponatremia. So what are the signs and symptoms of hyponatremia? Well, if I want to know, here they are. And they're headache, confusion, lethargy. And so this was probably listed in a question, and I didn't pick up on the fact that that was hyponatremia. So I can go in and I can do a system disorder template. The template you need will be right here. And I can just write in here my name. Concept would be manifestations or signs and symptoms of hyponatremia. I'm just going to put hyponatremia for this one. You don't have to be, you don't have to fill everything out. So you just want signed in. So expected findings with hyponatremia. So I would list those symptoms over there that was listed: headache, dizziness, and then write all those symptoms in there. And that's all I would do for that template. I could download it and I can handwrite them in. And then that I could keep this and use it going forward for my future classes. And so if I had some risk factors that later on another question, I could use the same template with the concept of hyponatremia to complete my templates. That's one way that you can remediate for the content missed. This is the best way to do that, is to use these templates, and you can submit them into the remediation, ATI remediation Dropbox. But you don't have to fill out every box. Don't feel like you do. And you can go back into that same one and, add things to it so you don't have to start a brand new template. Okay, so then the next thing you can do, I'm going to discard this template. And I'm going to go on down to the next one. See, I have hemodialysis, and click on the drop-down arrow. I can bookmark a page in the book if I'd like. So this is hemodialysis and peritoneal dialysis, teaching about continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Again, it'll take me to that perfect place in the book that talks about what the client needs to know for client education for peritoneal dialysis. I can put this information in the template. You need to put it in your own words, because if you don't transfer it into your own words, then you may not get the meaning of it. So this is your template that you would use for that. Also, they have outcome videos here where you can watch different videos about, like, this is physiological adaptation if you have questions about that. And here's all the active learning templates. So I encourage you to do this precisely and not just write everything down that you read. Try to really understand what it is you missed and what you need to know to answer that content and that content only. If you have any questions, just let me know.